It was here. Robin was here.
She's somewhere on this island.
We have to find her.
Let's go. Come on.
Well, well, well. Looks like I have some uninvited guests.
I'm going home. I'm finally going home. And no one will ever keep me from Patrick and Emma. Ever again.
You?
That's right, lady. I'm no one's prisoner anymore. Nicholas Cassadine found me.
Nicholas Cassadine? How? I don't understand. What is he doing here?
It's his house. It's his island. And by the way, he wasn't too happy to find out that he had squatters.
It's impossible. This was his grandmother's home. He would never return here.
Well, he made an exception for you.
Me?
He shouldn't have sent that video with you and Britt's baby. For supposedly a brilliant doctor, that was a really stupid move. Nicholas recognized his family home, and he is upstairs as we speak, rescuing Britt's baby. And by the way, Frau Doctor, I know that that baby isn't Patrick's. I know that you lied to me. You only told me that because you thought that I would guard him with my life. And you were right.
I don't understand what is happening.
What's happening, Obrecht, is that it's over. As soon as Nicholas comes back with that baby, I'm going home, and there is nothing you can do about it. And to make it even better, I see that someone did me the favor of knocking you out, so who was it? Who else have you pissed off?
You want to know who left me like this? It was your mother and your father.
And what have we here? The WSB elite has arrived. Now it's a party.
Jerry J.
Oh, you recognize me. How nice. Of course, I know you both by reputation. The legendary Robert Scorpio and the delightful Anna Devane. So wonderful to meet you at last.
Where's our daughter?
Oh, I see. No pleasantries, eh? You're eager for the reunion.
Where is she?
Is that what passes for professional detachment in the WSB these days? Either the Bureau's standards have declined dramatically, or you're... what's the official term? Emotionally compromised.
Shut up, Jackson. Get out of the way.
You're in no position to give me ultimatums, you see? You're both armed, but so am I. In fact, it looks like we're in a standoff.
Our daughter's here and we intend to find her.
This ends now.
Oh, I don't think so, you see. I need Robin more than you do.
My parents are here?
I must give credit. They are the consummate spies, violent and deceitful. Your mother manipulated me into telling her what she wanted to do. No, and then they dispatched me with a clonk on the head as thanks.
Where are they?
Oh, I sent them to the lab. Run along and go find them. You're right, Robin. You're free now. Free to do as you choose.
Nice try. I'm not letting you out of my sight. You're coming with me.
But I am injured. My second concussion.
Obrecht, save it! You're coming with me right now.
So fast. Drop the gun. My usually even temper has been frayed by recent events. Don't test me. Now slide it over. Thank you.
It looks like the tables are turned once again, little bird.
No thanks to you, Dr. Obrecht. How did Robin manage to knock you down again?
She didn't. It was my insipid daughter who knocked me out. The first time, at least. The ungrateful wretch.
Are there any more members of your family dropping by?
I assure you, Britta's arrival was quite unexpected.
Were you still her child? It didn't occur to you that she would come looking for him? You've become more trouble than you're worth, Dr. Obrecht.
If you're ready to shoot her, please don't stop on my account.
So petty. Jerry's not going to shoot me.
Oh, that depends. Where is your inconvenient daughter right now?
She ran upstairs to try to wrest her child from Caesar.
And I succeeded, Mother. Oh my God. You're
Robin,
Patrick's wife.
and you're the woman that tried to pass off that baby as my husband's.
Mother, did you know this whole time that she was still alive?
What does it matter? Where's your father? Where's Caesar?
Finally, a pertinent question. Now, please, Enlighten us. Where is that outrageously expensive and increasingly bothersome Uber criminal?
Oh, there's so many to choose from. Could you be more specific?
Faison and Prince Cassadine. So lovely to see you there again.
Now, I don't remember inviting you, Jerry.
Oh, please. With our history, I didn't think a formal invitation was necessary. I mean, you've been so helpful in the past.
Right. When you poisoned me. But I understand that you've since been poisoned. Proof that karma exists.
Thank you so very much.
I was hoping that you'd already be dead. I can wait. Drop the gun.
Or I could shoot Robin. It's not like I haven't done it before.
You're not gonna shoot me. I'm the key to your survival. Unless you're prepared to ship yourself off to Australia to just
Darling,
die.
if I can't kill you, rest assured I won't hesitate to put a bullet in your parents.
Anything?
Still tight. Say what you like about the Cassadines, but they do buy good equipment.
God, we didn't come this far. We get this close to being trapped.
Maybe we missed something. Let's just do another sweep.
We gotta get out of here. We gotta find Robin.
Her parents?
Anna is here?
Once again, you embarrass yourself. It's a mere mention of her name and you resort to adolescence.
Just shut up, both of you. Jerry, I need to know. Tell me, please. Are my parents here?
Well, see for yourself. There we go. As you see, alive and well, and safely tucked away in your cozy little lab, where they will remain indefinitely, unlike the rest of you.
What do you mean?
Yeah, what do you mean, the rest of us?
How can you lump us in with these amateurs?
And much better. Now let me make it plain. This is not a democracy. This is a dictatorship. I'm fighting for my life here. And you will do exactly as I say. Do you understand?
Can you picture her looking at her own family on a screen?
When was this?
It was the nurse's ball. It was revived in Robin's memory. But she wasn't dead. She was trapped in this box with no windows, and no one was even looking for her.
Hey. There's not a cell built that can hold you and I. We're gonna get out of here. We're gonna find her.
Jerry must have given this to her. I don't know how long ago. He must have really tortured Robin looking at her family on a screen. Close enough to touch. But so far away.
You see, when I shot you the Metricord, sweet Robin, it was to ensure the cooperation of the hostages. And your parents are gonna hold the same purpose. Do as I say, and they remain safely locked away. Cause me any annoyance or grief, one of them will be shot while the other one watches.
I understand.
Now, for future reference, do you want your mother to bleed to death in front of your father, or...
She said she understands. She'll cooperate.
Why should you care if I shoot them? Huh? Is it because you own the property and you feel responsible? I have to say, it was very negligent on your part to leave the lab unattended with all that dangerous equipment. I smell a lawsuit.
Whatever you want.
What I want is to live. Now, my brilliant scientist here told me that the cure for polonium poisoning that is killing me is currently incubating in Luke Spencer.
Does he hold the key to your survival?
Yes, it's rather macabre, don't you think? I mean, it's almost vampiric. I mean, the fact that for me to live, I have to have Luke Spencer's blood. And you're going to get it for me.
But Luke Spencer is in Port Charles.
I imagine so, unless his flight was delayed. But he'll be there soon enough. Which presents a logistical challenge. You see, here I am in Greece in the final throes of my illness, And my salvation is half a world away. What to do, huh?
It is simple enough. Abduct Spencer, bring him back here, drain him dry, and let us get on with our lives.
Good luck with that.
Yeah, I agree with the prince. Now that he's healthy, he presents a real challenge. You two should be careful.
Us? You mean Albrecht and I?
Well, I didn't pay nearly $90 million for the pleasure of your company. If you couldn't find me the cure, now you need to expedite it.
That's not gonna work. You can't trust Faison and Obrecht.
But if I can't trust them, I know I can trust you.
Albrecht and I, we can't go to Port Charles. Yeah. Are you out of your mind?
No, I'm not. I'm sorry, that is your department, you see? What I am is too ill to travel, so you and Obrecht are going to be my eyes and ears.
No, because I don't take orders from you.
Oh, yes, you do. Otherwise, I'm going to go to the authorities and tell them that 2 international criminals are currently visiting Cassadine Island.
Now, don't sell yourself short there, Jerry. I'm sure the WSB would be interested in your whereabouts right now.
Oh, I'm very happy to stay completely deceased. Thank you very much. If you're looking for reinforcements, rest assured. The guards are completely loyal to me. Now, where were we? Ah, yes, the cure. Now, rather than bringing Luke Spencer back, Robin, yes, Robin, there, is going to synthesize the medication on site.
On site, you mean in Port Charles?
That's right, darling. Your dreams are coming true. You are going home.
You're really gonna let me go home?
Yes, I am. Under the supervision of Faison and Obrecht and the support of Dr. Westbourne and Nicholas. The baby goes for free.
How do you expect us to assure their cooperation?
Well, I believe that I said that Robert Scorpio and Anna Devane's lives were at stake.
Here's a scarecrow and the tiresome ex-husband. Why would I care?
Nu din kæft, din store kogdom. You have my full cooperation to save Anna.
So I thought you would. So, it's settled? Yes?
Yes, I will go home and I will continue working on your cure.
Wonderful. But, there's a catch. No one in Port Charles should know that you're alive.
You found anything?
Nope. Nothing. I can't get into this panel. There's no way to open this door. What about you?
Have you checked this?
No. What is it?
Maybe it's something we can use.
This is Dr. Robin Scorpio Drake continuing my attempts to create another dose of the remedy for polonium-210 poisoning.
It's Robin's voice. It's Robin.
Look at the date of entry on this. It's today.
She was here? Today? I knew it in my heart, but now this proves she's alive. She's alive.
I swear to you, we're gonna get out of here, and we're gonna find her.
You expect me to go to Port Charles and not see my husband or my child?
Well, that's if you want your parents to survive. Wasn't I clear? They're my hostages.
So now you're being consistent.
Love and fear are powerful motivators. Let me restate the terms. If I see a boat or a plane that I don't recognize, one parent dies, quickly followed by the other. Now, if you find me the cure, Robert and Anna go free, and you can return to your bloody family.
I'm gonna be so close. And I can't even tell my husband or my little girl that I'm alive.
Keep your end of the bargain. Cure me. And you can have a wonderful, happy family reunion. Oh, by the way, the same rules apply to you too. You don't say anything about Robin, or Faison, or Obrecht, or me. If you do...
We will know.
Exactly. Now, everyone prepare to depart.
Do what he says.
Wise choice. Can I rely equally on you to be wise?
I will do what you ask. Please, can I see my mother and father before I
You've
leave?
already seen them. As for a visit, you can have one when you cure me. Now, are we all in agreement? Yes? Let's go to Port Charles.
Thanks for meeting me here.
Of course, it was so urgent.
I wanted you to be here with me when I opened it.
Lab results, okay. I'm
Yeah.
assuming that's the DNA.
Yeah, they put a rush on it, although it certainly didn't feel like that. I mean, what's the point anyway? I waited your whole life to find out who your father...
You're rambling, Mom.
Yeah, I know. I mean, really, it's not like it's going to change anything, right? I mean, he's either your father or he's not.
Right. Okay, so, let's just get this over with.
Go ahead.
What does it say? What?
You and Lucas are a match. He's your brother. Which means that Julian Jerome is your father.
When you called me up here, I didn't think I would be sabotaging coffee shipments. I thought we'd be going after some of Sonny's more ambiguous holdings.
Yeah, you would think that, wouldn't you? But you forgot the first rule of the game, Carlos. You follow the money.
Ferris?
Talk to me.
I don't know. I guess I always thought I was gonna find out who my father was, and I would be able to meet him. You know, but he's dead. I'm never gonna have that closure.
I'm so sorry. Considering what he became, maybe it's best that you never did have a chance to know him. Julian Jerome was a very dangerous man.
See, the reason Sonny can rake in all these millions without ever catching heat is simple. He funnels everything through Corinthos Coffee.
Oh, like Ava's gallery and your publishing wing.
Exactly. Except print is dying. Now, Ava and I had hoped that ELQ could be our new front, but unfortunately that is not going to happen.
That's too bad. I mean, you could launder a lot of money through an international like that, right?
Yeah. Well, what are you going to do? Right now, I have bigger fish to fry.
Corinthos Coffee.
Yeah, you see, when you take out a front business, it doesn't matter how much money a family brings in. They can't spend it without alerting the authorities. Those millions are useless to them. It's like having a gun without bullets.
That came out of it.
What's that?
You have a sibling out there somewhere.
Yeah, okay, you are right. That is something.
Incredible, isn't it? You and Carly have the same brother?
Yes. I mean, I guess there's a lot of that going around right now.
What do you mean?
Oh, it's just a strange coincidence. I mean, you know Silas, right? Well, Silas, Kiki Jerome, his daughter, Silas told Kiki that her mother had a brother that she never knew about, and I offered to help find out who he was, and now I just can't stop wondering.
What?
Is it possible that my father was Ava Jerome's brother?
You mind telling me why you're ignoring my Carlos for that? I heard you were in town.
Ava Jerome. Still as gorgeous as the day we met.
You always did know just what to say. So, any luck with that old love of yours?
It's an uphill battle.
I do know what that's like.
Well, yeah. Derek tells me you got a new situation of your own. A little young for you, no?
Okay, excuse me, but if you're both done, Carlos has some work to do.
Like I said, always business with you. See you around.
Yeah.
Duke, Victor only had one daughter, Olivia, and she's dead.
So, what if he had a mistress? It's possible he had a daughter with another woman.
From what I understand, he had a fondness for a lot of women.
Hi,
And there's one now.
I'm here to see Dr. Kevin Collins. To tell you the truth, I'm a little early, but that's okay. Just don't bug him if he's got a patient or anything. I'll just kind of wait, I guess. I'm Lucy Coe. I'm sure you've heard of me.
You're not going to believe this, but Morgan thought that we were sleeping together.
You and me.
I nearly choked. Do you believe that, Julian? He actually thought I was sleeping with my own brother.
Is Ava's... Oh my God. Derek Wells is Julian Jerome.
Well, actually, we were hoping you could answer a few questions for us.
And we wouldn't ask unless it were very important. Okay. Consider me intrigued. What do you want to know? We're inquiring about a certain individual with whom you were reputedly acquainted.
What do you know about Victor Jerome?
Victor Jerome? Well, that's a blast from the past. What about him? Duke mentioned that you were involved with him. Oh, no. I don't mean to be mean or anything, because I love Duke, but he had to misspeak, or he has to remember it differently, because I was never, ever involved with Victor Jerome.
You weren't?
No, I wasn't. Really, I promise. I admit I was making bad relationship choices at the time, but happily, I was never involved with him. I was not wanting him, but he kind of wanted me. He was actually head over heels in love with me. And unfortunately, when I rejected his affections, he ate it.
He did? What he died when you rejected him?
Yeah, I guess so. Technically, he did. He literally ate it. He choked on my necklace.
Huh?
He did? Okay, but you still have not said, why do you want to know about him?
Okay, this is going to sound a little bit awkward, and I'm sorry for being so crass about this, but is it possible that Victor had other relationships, like a mistress, possibly?
Oh, let me think. Yeah, there was a woman. Her name was, Demetria, and she actually bore his love child.
Well, I hope you set your little boy toy straight, sis.
Of course I did. In fact, I told him the truth.
What?
I did. I looked Morgan straight in the eye, and I told him that I find the very idea of sleeping with you revolting. Which I do, obviously.
Yeah, well, right back at you, sis. I have done some pretty adventurous things in my life, but a family member, that is where I draw the line.
Well, how do you know you haven't? I mean, given how much our father slept around, I'd be surprised if he didn't have a whole slew of inbred grandchildren. You know, he might.
It's true, Dad did have a problem keeping it zipped, but you, on the other hand, you're playing house with a kid who's, what? Half your age.
As if Dad didn't have mistresses that were half his age?
Okay, don't get so defensive. Told you I admire your dedication and your creativity for going after Morgan after Kiki left him for Michael.
Trust.
Demetria had a child.
Yeah, a boy, a son, unfortunately named Dino. What? That's not the information you wanted, what?
Actually, we're trying to find out if Victor fathered an illegitimate daughter.
Well, not with Demetria. But there was that other mistress.
What other mistress?
Julian, the only thing Morgan knows about us is that we are in the art business together. He doesn't have a clue about anything we're doing, and it's going to stay that way.
If the kid is asking questions, then he already suspects something.
Yes, an affair, not a conspiracy. We have nothing to worry about. Morgan will never know.
Sure about that?
I'm sure.
Maybe you shouldn't be, Ava.
Alright, so this mistress who is from New York, you mean the city?
What else would I mean?
What else can you tell us about her?
Not much. I think they met at a bar near the George Washington Bridge.
Okay, do you remember its name?
Wait, it'll come to me. It was Irish. Wait. Riley's? Rogan's? Ryan's.
Ryan's, are you sure?
Yeah, it was Ryan's. I'm 100% sure it was Ryan's. I hope.
Morgan, what are you doing here, huh? Did you follow me here, baby?
Yeah, I did. Because I want to see what was going on between you and this loser.
Because you're jealous? I have to say I'm flattered. But really, it's unnecessary. In fact, I was just telling Mr. Wells here how ridiculous it is for you to suspect that we were sleeping together.
No, I know you're not sleeping together.
Because he's my business partner.
No, because he's your brother. Your name isn't Derek Wells. All right, it's Julian Jerome, and you're trying to take down my dad.
Morgan, baby. You misunderstood what Derek and I were saying. You're wrong about...
Okay, I heard every word that you two said. Don't smile and act cute and try to tell me that I didn't hear it.
What is with you? Always sneaking around, listening to my conversations? I told you eavesdropping was a deal breaker.
Shut up, Ava. Okay, I heard that you're the Jeromes and that you're after my father.
You need to chill out right now.
Oh, you know what? You must be the one that blew up my dad's shipment.
One question about what you claim you know about me and Ava. And why do you care?
Are you serious? He's my father.
Okay, but you're not the only one who's good at listening, son. I've done some listening myself, and from everything I've heard, you hate your father's guts. He humiliated you at the party that Ava threw for you and your new bride.
And I'm supposed to think that bothers you?
You loved my niece. You kids deserve to be happy. And that night, Sonny ruined any chance of happiness that you two could have had. Sonny stabbed you in the back when he told Kiki that you'd been lying to her. He drove Kiki to leave you for your brother, Michael. So Michael could be happy. Just like every other day and night of your life, Sonny chose Michael over you. Am I right? Look, I'm really sorry to open up old wounds here. Although I'm sure they still feel pretty fresh to you. Look, I really hate to say this, but it's pretty clear to me that your father doesn't give a damn about you.
Julian, that's enough.
Look, I'm just trying to be honest with the boy. Something that neither you nor Sonny could manage. Now, Morgan, I asked you a question earlier. You've had a few minutes to think about it. I'd really like to know your answer.
What was the question?
Why should you give a damn about what our plans are for your father?
I gotta go.
Morgan, look, buddy. Hey, I mean, I don't want any problems here, but by the way you're behaving, you've got me a little worried here, kiddo. And mostly for you.
Oh, thanks. You don't need to worry about me, though.
My advice is to forget everything that just happened here.
Or else what? You threatening me?
Threatening you? Why would I threaten you? You and your father are on the outs, right? Or I'm sorry, did I have that wrong, what Cindy did to you? About driving Kiki away from you so, I mean, Michael could have her?
No, you're not wrong.
Okay, so why say anything at all about what you heard here? Just let it go. Let business run its course. And you and Ava can pick up where you left off.
Right, dude. I may be pissed at my father, but he's still my dad.
Morgan, stop and think about what
Think
you're
about what? Ava, how you been playing me?
She wasn't playing you, son.
Oh, sure she was, with your full approval. And you know what? You've been playing me too, but that's okay. I'm not gonna let you screw over my dad. I'm gonna go tell him everything.
That's not a good idea.
Get your hand off me.
Morgan, don't do this. Morgan, stop! I couldn't stop him.
Of course you couldn't.
What is that supposed to mean?
It means you're being reckless and not nearly as savvy as you think. You should have thrown Morgan out on his ass the moment he started snooping.
I needed to keep him close, away from Sonny's influence so we could turn him.
No, this isn't about Sonny or our plans for him. You needed to keep Morgan around. Because you're still stuck on that doctor.
My being with Morgan has nothing to do with Silas.
No, of course not. You're obviously with him for his sophisticated sense of style and his sparkling wit, dude.
And I really don't think he's going to tell his father about us.
And you also thought you had him under control. He seemed pretty determined to me. Carlos, get in here.
Why are you calling Carlos in? What are you going to do?
What do you think I'm going to do? I'm having that kid taken out before he spills his guts to Sonny about us.
It's just great to have your son close to you.
I called ahead and sent the staff away. No one knows you're here.
It's good to be home.
Oh, what are you talking about?
Oh, why didn't you tell her?
Tell me what?
I once owned Windermere and Spoon Island. This was my home long before it became the Cassadines.
Yes, I vaguely recall my uncle telling me that the former owner was a psychotic criminal.
Yeah, I had a lot of fun memories of living here.
No one's interested in your memories.
Oh, wait, would you please tell your daughter that I will not tolerate her rudeness?
Britta, tell your father I'm not speaking to him until he apologizes for his attempt to co-opt me into his pathetic obsession with Anna Devane.
You all right?
You mean apart from the pain?
Oh, for God's sake. Come on, sit down.
I'm okay.
Can you move it?
Yeah, shoulders?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not worried about me, Anna.
Well, I am.
Well, help me find a way out of this burg here so we can find Faison, get our daughter, and leave.
I'm tolerating you for one reason and one reason only.
Yes. You are hostages.
No. I'll cooperate with you for Robin's. Where is Robin?
She's escaped. She's so insignificant. No one noticed she was gone.
Well, find her. If she's caught, she endangers my Anna.
Not one more word about your scrawny shrew, or I will personally fly back to that island.
Shut up, the both of you. I'll find Robin.
It's fine. I'm right here.
Where'd you go?
I just went on the terrace to look at the city. I'd forgotten that you could actually see General Hospital from here.
Are you calling Carlos in? What are you gonna do?
What do you think I'm doing? I'm having that kid taken out before he spills his guts. Tell Sonny about us.
You're joking.
Am I?
You looking for me, boss?
I have a job for you.
Name it.
Find and kill Morgan Corinthos.
Dad, thank you so much. I really
Thank me. You're doing me a favor after everything that's gone down. You know, it's great to have my son close to me.
Morgan?
I didn't see you there. What are you doing?
Something I gotta tell you.
Sie sind eine kleine Talant und eine große Schraube auf.
Ja. Og du er en elefant i et glashus for helvede.
Quiet, you'll wake the baby.
Can I get you anything?
A gun and 2 bullets.
Gladly, but I don't think Jerry Jacks will approve.
How about a launch? Tonight, after everyone goes to sleep.
And you really want to risk it?
Oh, nu kæft for fanden. I'll take these master suite.
You'll have to be more specific. You know, there are more than 30 rooms in this house.
Yeah, I'll
Which one
take
do
the
you want?
east turret overlooking the cliffs, and for Albrecht, dump her in the basement.
I don't take orders from you.
Well, Jerry Jacks wouldn't agree.
The terms were clear. Your orders come from me and from him. Non-compliance or any attempt to reveal our presence here will only result in a call to Jerry, who will be all too happy to dole out punishment to your parents, Robin.
Let me know when it's my turn.
For what?
To pace. There's only enough room for one person to do it at a time.
By all means. You know, I still can't get over the fact that a guy with a name like Jerry Jacks got the drop on us.
Okay, remember all that advice you were doling out when I was beating myself up after I'd been outmaneuvered by Obrecht? Allow me to return the favor.
But we were so close. Robin was actually here.
I know. We'll find her.
Yeah, only if we ever get out of here.
Faison is one of the most wanted criminals on the planet. The WSB are going to be hot on his trail.
Yeah, and that bunch have never screwed up an operation.
Oh, they're just part of the picture. Mac.
Oh, well, yeah, who has no idea where we are?
All right, Holly. You know, she's going to get back from this whole trouble with Ethan, and then she's going to discover that you're missing from the clinic, and then, well, Duke's definitely going to be searching for me.
Well, let me speak to the clinic director. No, then get her out of the meeting. This is urgent. All right. Paige Roberts' brother. His name is Mac Scorpio. Hello.
Hey, Duke, you okay?
What are you doing here? When did you go back from Switzerland?
Last night. Is everything okay?
Well, you tell me. I've been trying to call Anna to get an update on Robert's condition, and I can't reach her.
Something about where that clinic is located. The mountains play havoc with cell reception. But there's nothing to worry about. I left Robert in Anna's capable hands.
Well, I just spoke to Robert's nurse, and Anna checked him out of the clinic, and they left together.
Robert was better, but he was in no condition to travel. Why the hell would they leave?
We get it. You're in charge, so now you can go back to pretending that you weren't made for each other.
Made for each other, as if.
As if you could ever get over me.
Eat box violent!
Okay, enough. Oh, I can't stand one more minute of this. Oh my God. I'm gonna take Ben to GH to get some blood work done. I mean, God knows what he was exposed to in that creepy lab. No offense.
None taken. That lab was no place for a baby. And I understand that you want to take care of your son.
I'll take you.
Well, if you're going to GH, then I'm going with you.
What's going on?
I need to talk to you, okay? Alone? Look, this is about the annulment. I was there when... Yeah, I know, yes. I know you were there. But Morgan, I'm sorry, all right? I know the situation is horrible. And yeah, it's really easy for you to say, Mikey, considering you got what you wanted.
Okay, can we just sit down?
No,
Sit down, we'll hash this out.
because what I need to tell you has nothing to do with
Okay,
it,
but
so...
that's fine. That's fine. Just tell me what you need to tell me, and
I'll tell you what I need to tell you, but it's just gonna be me and you, not him. You know, okay, I'm gonna head over to Bazzulo's. I want to get working as soon as possible. Whoa. What did you just say? Michael's working for you?
You want me to kill Morgan Corinthos, Sonny's boy? You have a problem with that?
Of course he does. He knows that executing Sonny's son would turn our carefully designed coup into a bloodbath for both sides.
Is that true, Carlos?
Think this through. Whatever success we've had with Sonny, we are nowhere near ready to escalate to this level.
We don't have a choice! Morgan knows who I am, and he's on his way to tell his father.
Morgan will not talk.
It didn't look like that when he left here, now did it?
Look, I understand you have some affection for the kid, and I am sorry about that. But I could not take a chance that Sonny finds out who I really am. Not yet. And neither can you.
Don't even pretend this is to protect me.
I want you to find that kid before he finds his father and fix this.
Carlos, you take one more step, you answer to me. Ignore Julian. There will be no execution tonight.
Carlos doesn't work for you.
This is a partnership.
Tell me, Ava, what have you contributed to this so-called partnership? I make the money, I pay the salaries, Carlos included.
I provide a valuable service. I give you legitimate cover, don't I?
You go to parties with a lot of silly people. You hang bad pictures on walls of ugly houses. That is what you do. I run this business. I took it from our father.
And you lost it all. And you were forced into hiding. And Frank Smith took his territory back, and he got himself killed. And when the dust settled, Sonny Corinthos was the last one standing. And he's been standing ever since, raking in profits on everything our father built.
That's about to change.
So you keep saying, but I'm the one with the last name Jerome. I'm the one faced with all the questions. From Duke Lavery, from Anna Devane, from Carly Jackson, her trusty PI, while you hide behind your little desk and your alias.
Hey, nobody's hiding. I'm right here.
There's no pressure on you. You're above suspicion. You donate money to charity, bone marrow to babies, while I take all the risks.
You see, Ava, when Morgan goes and squeals to his father about us, you won't be the first one that Sonny comes gunning for. It'll be me. Why are you still here?
Julian, don't do this.
So since when do you start working for Dad? I asked him for a job. Oh, you asked him? That's funny because I asked him. And you said no, remember that? That you would never have any of your kids work for you?
The circumstances have changed.
Why? Because Mikey asked you? So to hell with all the danger, but if I ask you, I don't even get to stay in the same zip code. You shipped me off to military school.
But that wasn't my choice.
Well, this is your choice! This is your choice, and you chose Mikey.
Okay, take it easy, okay? I did not ask Michael into the organization. I would never have my kids in the business. You know that. He knows that.
Look, I got fired from EOQ. Okay, Tracy had me escorted from the building, and nobody is gonna hire me. I'm an ex-con.
I don't want to hear yet again how you suffered and how you're entitled to everything, including my wife.
I'm trying to tell you that I came to Dad for help, and he offered me a job managing Bazzulo's. Okay, I'm running a restaurant, Morgan, that's all. The only danger I'm gonna be facing is probably a few broken dishes and a temperamental chef.
Is that what, you want that? You want, that's great.
Yeah, no, look, Dad's right. Look, why don't we run it together?
There's nothing I would want more than to have both of my sons running a restaurant. What do you say?
I say that I wouldn't work with my bitch brother if you offered me the last job on Earth.
I'm going to extract Jerry's cure from Luke. I will need medical supplies.
An excuse. Are you hoping to bump into your husband?
A wayward husband. Oh, why use polite euphemisms? The man is a dog, as all men are. Patrick Drake did not wait for you to be cold in your grave before he found his way to my daughter's bed. And then, after that, to that mousy Sabrina's.
Yet I am not cold in my grave.
You're also not going to General Hospital. Britta will be able to collect whatever you need, won't you, Britta?
Britt is an OB. She's not a researcher.
On second thought, go. I'll be happy to call Jerry. And I'll be sure to specify that he should kill Anna.
No, he'll take Scorpio out.
Nein, ich bin sie nein.
Rob, it's too big a risk, okay? We have to protect your parents here.
I know.
Look, the tables will turn and we just have to cooperate for now.
Hey, are you okay being here by yourself with them?
Sure, I can hold my own.
Harm Robin, and you'll soon discover that my grandmother and I aren't so different.
Frank, whip me up some of your famous Alpenmacaron. How about that?
Whip it up yourself. See if you touch your tongue to anything of mine again.
See, you haven't lost your charm.
Why so hostile? We were good friends once.
You and I?
Yeah.
We were never friends.
I was your favorite writer.
I was a child. I thought you were P.K. Sinclair, and you wrote a book called Grandmother's Fang and Horse Lords of Rainbow Ridge.
Surely you read all my books to your little sweet daughter, Emma.
Don't even say her name.
I can't wait to read them to little Cesar.
You'll be in prison before he can even sit up, if you survive.
Yeah, and who will kill me? Anna loves me. Scorpio's nothing. A petty little bureaucrat. Now I'll outlast them all.
My parents are more than a match for you.
Then why are they Jerry's prisoners while I'm free?
It's true, my parents can't come now. But there's someone else. Someone in Port Charles. And once he figures this out, you're a dead man.
Who's that paragon?
An old friend of mine, actually. And, he does a lot of work on the waterfront. So he looks at this island almost every day, and he's smarter than most people. He picks up on things that other people don't.
Yeah, is that a warning so I can take my precautions?
You won't even see him coming anyway, so it doesn't matter. And when he sees you, he's going to put a bullet in your head.
And what about your parents?
He's come up against Jerry before, so if my parents can't free themselves, he will help. But first, he's gonna take you out.
You seem very confident.
Because he's very good at what he does. You know, it used to make me really sad, because I thought he could have done something else with his life instead of becoming a killer. But now I have to say I'm so grateful. After all of this hell that you've put me through and torturing my mother for years and years, finally, Jason is gonna be the one to kill you.
I doubt it.
Well, then you don't know Jason Morgan.
I know him well enough. I killed him, after all.
Faison?
Yes, she went to see him at Steinmar at the Supermax near Zurich to question him.
This is starting to make sense. While I was there, Anna had to leave without an explanation. Robert said she was working on a case and wasn't at liberty to discuss the details. And when she came back, I could tell something was off. But Anna said, no, everything is fine, so I just let it go.
Well, it wasn't fine.
Wow, something must have happened at that prison for Anna to take Robert out of the clinic without a word to anyone.
Well, I have to find them. And knowing why she went to see Faison is the key.
Well, Duke knows I went to see Faison. As soon as he finds out about the escape from Steinmauer, he's going to realize I went after Faison, so...
Well, let's hope that Lavery's criminal connections can at least steer him towards Cassadine Island.
That's not fair. He's had nothing to do with organized crime. And he's severed all ties to that as soon as he got out from under the Jeromes.
Lavery went legit?
Yeah. Got a job at ELQ.
ELQ, yes. A paragon of corporate honesty.
Well, now he's working for some big media baron, Derek Wells.
Did you say Derek Wells?
Mistake. Sonny will hit back. Hard.
He'll have to know who to hit first. Carlos will beat him to the punch. Eliminate the kid before he can tell Sonny who I am.
Eliminate the kid. Well, that's nice, Julian. That's compassionate.
It's the way it has to be. It's business.
And you're the boss.
You think a job offer's gonna make things right between us? Mikey stole my wife and you helped him do it, so thank you for the job offer, Dad, but no thanks. I can think of about a million other things I'd rather do than coop myself up at Bazzulo's with my traitor brother.
Michael, do me a favor. Can you give us a minute? Because he needs to tell me something and I want to hear what he's got to say.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm sorry. On second thought, I don't have anything to say to you.
One day you'll thank me for shielding you from the big decisions.
I can feel the gratitude bubbling up as we speak.
You're welcome. And Ava, let me be clear. Don't ever question me in front of a subordinate again. You won't like the consequences.
I'll leave you to your big decisions. I have a silly art show to plan. Come on, Morgan. Pick up your phone.
Hello, Morgan.
Did you say that Lavery works for Derek Wells?
Yeah, Duke's his chief of staff. Do you know him?
Heard of him.
And?
Well, it's my turn to get back in pace, so excuse me.
No. What is this?
Nothing. Look,
what?
We're going to be in here for quite a while. Can't we just get along?
Oh, what are you hiding, Robert?
Nothing, baby. I mean, I've been in a coma for 12 months. I'm little more than a vegetable.
You jumped when I said the name Derek Wells. So what do you know about him?
We shouldn't be discussing that in here. It's confined space. It's a testy subject. You've got a bad temper. You might launch around and kick me in the head, and I really wouldn't like that.
Oh, stop it, Robert. Quit stalling. Do you know Derek Wells?
You know him, too. Under another name.
What name?
Julian Jerome.
I know you?
I work for a man named Derek Wells.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm on the phone with his sister, so just hold on a second.
Okay, well, I think Ava can wait.
Morgan, this is important. Go to my place and lock the door and go.
Planning an art show?
You're hurting me.
Ava, you used to be so dependably ruthless. You know, you almost had me convinced that you wanted to use Morgan against Sonny. But you're falling for the kid, aren't you? It's sad for him. And sad for you. Because it's too late.
Whoa, what's that for?
Mr. Wells sent me to fetch you.
Okay, fine, but you don't need the gun.
Come on, let's go. Go.
Sorry. Your guy outside told me to come in.
You're Lazaro, the DA.
Can you give us a minute? I gotta talk to him for a second about that. Lazaro, did you turn up the file on Julian Jerome?
It was buried deep. Had to call in some favors. Grease a lot of palms to get my hands on it. But I got it.
No offense.
You're lying. Jason isn't dead. You didn't kill him.
Jason died on Pier 52. I shot him in the back, kicked him in the water. He's the one who never saw me coming.
Jason would not let you get the jump on him.
Well, if you don't believe me, Google it. Poor Jason. Never got to see his son. I ought to pay that boy a visit. He could need a father figure. And little Cesar could need a playmate.
He's not dead. They never found his body.
Well, it's been a year. By now, his corpse has disintegrated.
He can't be dead.
What, just because you need him? I'm sorry, Robin. Sank like a stone. He won't be the one who comes to your rescue. No one will.
All right, thanks, Frisco. Not good news. Obrick broke Faison out of Steinmauer. They're still at large. Are there any leads? Faison could be anywhere.
All your talk of lethal Morgan. In the end, he was an easy kill.
You just admitted that you shot him in the back.
Well, he was a professional. He should have been a little more careful.
So smug, so pleased with yourself.
No, I'm not.
You murder people and you torture them and you act like it's a joke.
I do not. You said it yourself. Jason was a killer. How does that make him better than me?
Because Jason was my friend.
But he's dead.
And because he made me believe that I had a future when I didn't. And I thought that he would always be there for me when I needed him.
But he's dead, Robin.
You son of a bitch!
So spirited. So willful. So like your mother.
Julian Jerome is dead. You found his body.
I found Julian. He'd been shot, but he wasn't dead.
You told me he was.
When I got to the scene, the EMTs were about to bring him over to the morgue. They discovered he was breathing, so they stabilized him. And then a bunch of international authorities just turned up.
WSB.
They claimed that Julian was in possession of certain information, so he was taken into custody, and I was told to tell everybody that he died.
You were ordered to lie. To everyone, including me.
There's no arguing with the WSB. They're as bad as the DVX.
And the fact that I was grieving Duke at the time, which we then later learned was Jonathan Paget, and you knew that his killer was alive, that didn't trouble you?
I would have been a lot more troubled if you'd known Jerome was alive and then gone off and killed him.
Oh, you were protecting me, I see.
No, I was doing my job, and they're the rules I live by, like it or not.
How did Jerome turn into Derek Wells?
He cut a deal.
Of course he did.
In exchange for the information, he got a new identity, protection, and a new face.
What am I gonna do with you, Ava? First you contradict me in front of Carlos, then you defy my direct orders. This is not the kind of loyalty I've come to expect from you.
I'm loyal.
I hope so. Betrayal doesn't sit well with me. Just ask your big sister, Olivia. Oops, can't do that. You see, because I got rid of her for going against me. So I really hope that doesn't happen to you. I've always liked you, Ava. Ah! Ava!
Thank God you talked to them!
What the hell did you bring him here for?
By the time I got to him, he'd already talked to Sonny. I thought you might want to question him before I finish him off. Ava, no, don't let him do this, please.
So tell me, Morgan. What did you tell your father?
Am I reading this right? Julian Jerome is still alive?
Looks like. He got shipped off to a new life, courtesy of a WSB deal. There's a copy in there somewhere, complete with Robert Scorpio's signature.
All I care about is who he became after he went into hiding.
Turn the page.
Answer me, Morgan. What did you tell your father?
Nothing! Not a thing!
Don't lie to me.
I'm not!
Sure Sonny doesn't know anything about it?
I swear I don't know what he knows, but I didn't tell him anything.
See, I told you. Morgan didn't say a thing about us.
Unfortunately, I've got no way of knowing if that's true. Finish it.
Oh, what? Nicholas will banish me?
It's me you have to worry about, not Nicholas.
We shall see. Oh. How's Cesar?
Ben, it's fine.
You big little boy. I like my muesli at 7.
You all right?
No. What? Not all right. Faison just told me that he killed Jason, and I just looked it up online, and...
I'm
What?
sorry. I'm
Why
sorry.
didn't you tell me?
Robin, I'm sorry. I didn't think to tell you right away.
So it's true then.
Jason is dead.
Jason Morgan? He was a friend of yours?
Yeah. Way more than a friend. He was the boy with no past, and I was the girl with no future, and he changed all that. He helped me to go on with my life. I mean, he made it possible for me to fall in love with Patrick. About Patrick,
No, Britt, now's not the time.
if we wait too long, it could be too late for Robin. Too late for what? What are you talking about?
Patrick proposed to Sabrina. Your husband's engaged to be married.
I just hate the fact that Jerome walked away a free man.
Wait a minute, I didn't say that. Now, I've had certain visits with him over the last few years. He's been told to stay out of Port Charles, otherwise he'll be outed. Deal or no deal?
Okay, so probably he felt he was safe when you fell ill, right?
I'm sorry they never got to give you and Lavery more of a warning there.
Yes, so am I, because now Duke is working for the very people that he fought so hard to get out from under.
Look, I have to go. There's people that need to know that Faison's on the loose, like Luke and Felicia. Of course. We're gonna find him, okay? If Robert and Anna don't find him first.
Or he's found them.
No, don't do this.
This is not necessary.
Not here.
Hello, Derek. This is Duke Lavery. I'm loath to do this since I've only been on the job for a few days, but something has come up. It's an emergency. I have to go away.
Julian, please don't do this.
I want you to know I am sorry about this. As it happens, I like you. You're a good kid. This isn't personal. It's self-preservation.
There has to be another way.
There's another way. I can help you.
Carlos. Help me how? How can you help me?
Look, I didn't say anything, okay? I swear I was going to. Yes, that was the plan. But then I got there, and my father did something to prove to me that I was right about him. He doesn't deserve my loyalty.
Get out. But what are you gonna do? Get out. Now.
My brother Michael's gonna work for my father. I want to come work for you. Mr. Wells. I mean, Mr. Jerome.
I've got you now, Julian Jerome.
Look, let me come work for you, and I'll give you my father in return. Whatever you got going against him, I want it